chill out. Air quality. About life quality. Hello. Why are dogs so judgy with male personnel? I know. Why you gotta be that dog, Frankowini? Welcome, one and all. Welcome to Drea's sideshow. Digital sideshow. Does it really do that? No, it doesn't. That's what I thought. It does not. Hello, hello. Everybody, yeah. Oh, wait, I miscalculated that. This should be first. Apologize. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Stitch Artist and a Murder Mystery. Oh, can I see that? Can't she say? We're saying it now. All right, this is I'm finishing up this tape because I have other tapes. I have a historical romance tape I gotta work on. I got like a mythology tape. Like, we got tapes for days. I even have a she was on like paranormal tape. We got all kinds of tapes. Okay, we've got shit to do, so gotta get to it. Been working on this one for way too long, but welcome. Hello and welcome. Welcome to all the new friends. How is it in your neck of the woods today? What is everybody doing? Is it lunchtime? What are we eating? What are we eating? What are we doing? Are we at work? Like, what's the sitch? Just, you know, I'm nosy, so just want to be here. Trying to contribute to this conversation. You're my co-workers for now. All right, now let's optimize this. Are these already on my yes, they are. They are. Welcome. Hello. Oh my gosh, so many people. How am I supposed to say hi to everyone at once? Just hello. It's supposed to be a good time. It's like a good time for y'all, because wow, there are a lot of people flowing in. Hi. Love to make sure I wave at everybody. I would like for you to feel special here, okay? Because this is a very special place. All right, let's optimize this fish. Okay, so going from here, jump a roof, make a line. Because I did not think that one through. We gotta do this, do that. Where are you? You need to move to here, and I'm okay if you're there. Sounds valid. Hello. Thank you for the likes. Oh, love that. Thank you. Welcome. Do re mi fa sol la ti. Oh, that's what your name made me think of. I'm sure that's not what you meant. But yes, that's where my brain went. All right, do I have... No, I didn't already make the letter. Let me save. Hold on. I need to do some periodic saving before I lose all my work. Digitizing seems hard It's not. It just needs to be demystified for you. That's it. Like, somebody just needs to explain it in a way that you understand. And once you understand it, like, it's all Gucci. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then you won't remember when it felt hard. Does that make sense? Like, it's not. Like, fundamentally, all that digitizing is, quite frankly, is you trace a bunch of shapes and lines, and then you just tell it what you want it to do. So you're just building instructions that you deliver to your machine. So you make all these shapes, you make all these lines, you tell the software what you want to do. And I believe you. Yeah, you'll get here, okay? This is me, like, I'm almost 9 years later, okay? So don't never be like, why does it seem easy for you? I've just been here a long time, okay? That's all. All it takes is practice. I was super duper slow at the beginning, and I literally felt like I was never going to figure it out, and I was never going to solve the problems I was experiencing, and it felt hopeless sometimes. But I did not get the luxury of having somebody demystify it for me. I had to demystify it for myself, and I had to teach myself how to do it based on every scrap of information I could obtain from the internet. So you're looking at YouTube tutorials. No. That sounds horrible. Are there any you like? No. I've seen them. Do I like them? No. Sorry. I'm gonna be honest. That's unfortunately what you get here, is honesty. No, but that doesn't mean you won't like them. Do I like them? No, but you might. I don't really have suggestions for YouTube channels for that, unfortunately. You're always welcome when I'm here to come and ask me questions. And then actually, funny thing is these do get put on YouTube, so you could always replay it back if you knew, say, today's the 9th. You're like, oh, I remember I asked her a question that day. You could just come rewatch it. And I'm pretty good about making chapters so you can just jump to different topics in the live. And all of my past lives, when I started recording them, okay, I used to have lives that I didn't record, get published there. So there's already a handful of lives that I've already done here on TikTok that can be replayed on YouTube. Now, let's be fair, they're not step-by-step tutorials, but there's a lot of good information that you can apply. Like just teaching you things maybe you never even thought of, or discussing topics you didn't even think of, kind of things. It's basically whoever comes in and asks me a question, I typically will just answer them. And so depending on what viewer questions are, that's what gets answered during the live. So you never know. Sometimes if someone has that question, the odds are you might also have it too. Now, this L's different. Of course it is. Let's do that then. Yay. Oh, I randomly came up. You know what? That meant the universe sent me to you. I don't have like a particular schedule. I just kind of come and go when I have time, or I'm not busy working on other things or recording content. I will come on here. And today I just got done with I had a group session for on Discord with a group of students that I help all together as a unit. So I figured I was already on there. It wasn't too hard to just segue to being on here. So now we here. Cool. Wow, it's good to know where people come from. I'm glad to know I just like randomly came up on your FYP and you like wanted to come hang out. Love that. The other thing too is like another thing too that I tell people that helps you learn how to digitize is to watch other designs stitch out from someone that knows what they're doing. So other things too is like I do have free designs that you can download and stitch out, and then we don't reinvent the wheel too much in embroidery. Like there's just some things that are kind of set in stone how we do them, right? Like applique is an applique is an applique. So if you watch an applique stitch out, all you have to do is you try to replicate the same steps that you see. If it's a patch, same thing. You just kind of want to replicate the same steps. Obviously, your imagery will be different, but the steps are all pretty much the same. So that's another way you can learn is by watching others' stuff stitch out. I did that. That was one of the things that really helped me actually was seeing how it was supposed to look and then trying to replicate that, but with whatever the design was I wanted to do. So that's a good tip. I learned a lot. I still learn a lot that way too. Like sometimes if it's a technique I haven't done before or like maybe it's some specialty thing. What did I do that with? I think it was like a special font type thing I was looking at. And I just stitched out one from someone else to see. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, I get how we're doing this. And then just kind of did that. Like it's a lot of rinse and repeat. So just find stuff that works for you. But I promise you there is hope. You will be fine. Welcome, 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 friends. All the peoples, all the peoples, all the places. Oh, okay. On there? Oh, okay. Unless I log in, I don't know that there's a message. So, let me see. Hold on. Pause. Take a bow. Let's see. All right. Let me log in. Yeah, if I don't log in, I don't know. I don't log in every day because I don't get enough messages on there to log in every day. Let's see. Oh, okay, so two ways you can get the links. One is literally in the posts. It's like Facebook or a social media post. But if you're looking for the spreadsheet, I need you to send me, let's see, hold on, let me look at your email. If you don't have a Gmail, I can't share it with you, but let me look real quick. Give me a moment to see what you signed up with. Oh, good, you did. Let me see then. All right. Hold on, hold please. Where is this? Yep. Add. Come on. Why did it suddenly appear? And no, I haven't done the pet portrait video yet. Why are you not working? Like, for real? Oh, there we go. So weird. Yeah, you should see it in the Gmail you used to log in with. So you should be good now. Oh, first time here for my live. Oh, nice. How is it going? Tell me. I want to know. That's one thing you'll learn about me is I'm nosy as hell. So I want to know, how is it going? What is it? What are we doing it on? Like, talk to me. Or I guess type to me. I'm the one reading it, right? Okay, so let's see here. Actually, let me see on the thing real quick. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, usually when people sign up with like an email that's not a Gmail, they don't like that they can't see that because it's a Google Sheet. So they have to give me their Gmail if they have one. Most people do, I find. Okay, all right, let's move on to letter. Wait, did I do the T? Oh, I did. Okay, I was not about to do that again. Okay, where is she? I'm gonna group it, copy, and paste it because I am not doing that again. I knew I did a T. I knew it. All right, and again, 2 T's in a row. E. Oh, no, a B. All right, now I gotta attack this W. Oh, I think I see the solution. Oh, I didn't pick the one I thought I did. Bananas. Oh well, make it work. Make it work. But no, pet portraits, I need to make a video for that. I need to like sit down and do it. That one's gonna be a long edit for me. Because that's a lot of things to learn on that one. That's gonna be an intensive video. It's a nurse life outline with a syringe band-aids. Oh, cute. Sounds cute. Are you also a nurse? I feel like I've had a lot of... Okay, I know I'm gonna say nursing, like students that are nurses. I almost said nursing students. Who am I? Who am I teaching stuff to? Nothing. I am not teaching nothing medical related, but I've had a lot of nurses. I love that. I've had sessions recently too where everyone's in the medical field. That's so exciting. I love that this is y'all's hobby. I love that. I love it. I think it's so cool. I love that this is the hobby you guys pick. It's the best. It's the best. All right. Who are you? Okay, here we go. Wait, where did this end? Here, so we should start there, obviously. And you're good there, and then I did have the eye already. Okay, so you were here, group, copy, paste, and then oh man, she gave me a plot twist over here. Oh, as I'm literally doing the word plot twist. Okay, hilarious. If you ever watched any of my like vlogs, that's real life, guys. I'm like that all the time. That's real. I'm also like that live. You just don't get to edit me, or I don't edit me out on the live. There's no edits. I can't trim it down to only 10 minutes of you hearing me say wacky things. Okay, sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Okay, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, so I see this as this is under, jump across, and then this swooshes over. Hold the phone. I think I wanted to swoosh all the way. Oh, wait. This is making things complex. Hold on, I gotta... Okay. I'm just gonna... This is what I do. When I'm stuck and it's not clear to me, I'm gonna make the pieces and then see if I can make the pieces... play with the pieces till they fit for me. Because I know what I want to do, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so... I'm gonna... Because I think I want that swooshy to go all the way across to the S, so... Like, yeah. And fix this. It doesn't look funky. I mean, whatever. Okay, and then this would also be under. So, wham, bam, 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 bam. Boom, 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 boom. All right, hyperextend that Bezier because you can. I love that this software has Bezier handles. One of my favorite things. I love it so much because I can do a lot with them. So literally my favorite things. Not everybody has them. I use them a lot. There's my mails. All right, and then the last thing I want is that swooshy swoosh. So you are definitely... Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I know I like me, but that doesn't mean everybody else likes, you know? Can't like it myself. Okay. All right, so this is how I want it to look. Do we get it to do this where it flows all together? This is the problem we're gonna solve. Because this is what I want. Now I need to make sure I get what I want, okay? I have a hard time not getting what I want. So, yes, I love how that looks. Okay, so right now we end here. I feel like I could definitely segue to this. So move this earlier, like all the way earlier. And then I think I want to go to here. But we're gonna do it. Okay, we're just going for it. We're going for it. Go from here. And then I like to go like this. Make a rod situation, starting up there, ending down here, because I then need to jump across. Also like that to start there, and I'm gonna have to end it here so it will segue into this. That's just gonna have to work. That's the answer. That is the answer. All right, now yes, last letter. Oh my god, I've been working on this for on and off. Okay, I'm not literally been here for like weeks, but I like start it and then walk away and then go do something else and come back. I haven't just sat down and just like finished it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go. Wait, did I just hold the phone? No, wait. Did I copy and paste this? Copy, paste. Right? Oh god, I'm like losing it. No, I'm pretty sure I did that. Alright, so it ends here. I think I'm just gonna do this instead. Run here. I don't want to mess with my satin too much. And then you can just end wherever you end, bro, because you're the end of the line. Yeah, it's gonna be it will be. Let me show. So this one will be. I think I'm actually going to also make adjustments so I can make these into patches, because like I want them as a patch for myself. But let me show you what it looks like, because I already have a series of them on my website. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, because I have a mock-up of it on a shirt, and I will show you what this will look like. Cool. So all right, here we go. So here's another one in this collection. So see, this is what it will be. Except this one will be like, obviously this one's going to be a murder mystery tape, but then this is what it would look like. This is the size. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, I want to make them also as a patch separately, not like that has nothing to do with this today, but yeah, this is what it would look like. I also have a fantasy one tape, like this would look like on a sweatshirt. And then now I'm working on the murder mystery tape. Eventually they will become other items that you could stitch out aside from the apparel version. But right now I'm just working on the ones for clothes. So these are all t-shirt, sweatshirt type designs. Now I'm going to decide. I don't know which one to do next. I have a few tapes I have to do. I'm thinking about that right now because I have to move on now and I got to do different tapes. So options that I have are dark mythology tape, historical romance. What else did we do? Crap, let me see what she sent me. I know I bugged her about a bunch of stuff. What the heck did I bug her about? I know I picked them, but I can't remember now. Paranormal romance, I want to say. And then, girl, what the hell was the other one? Let me look. She like just sent me this. What was it? Stephanie's my girl. Let's just look here. Stephanie. Okay, so the other ones were monster romance, paranormal romance. Oh, and Shadow Daddy. Okay, so I gotta think of what do I do next. If y'all have, if you can chime in, okay. Oh, well, see, here's the thing. I work with an artist. Her name's Stephanie. She draws these for me, so I can't just do like love you or something. Like I paid her to draw these. So I need to pick one of the options I already have. So they're all right now book tropes. So like I said, I have a historical romance, Greek mythology romance, what did I just say? Shadow Daddy, paranormal, and monster. And I don't remember what else we discussed about doing for mixtapes next. So I'm pretty much just going to have to pick one of them. Actually, I'm going to do the Shadow Daddy one because, hate it or not, let me tell you, my Shadow Daddy patch is very popular and I've gotten a lot of requests to make more Shadow Daddy designs. So we're going to go with that one. So let me get it out of my downloads. We will be doing that one next. Yes, please. Let me see that one. All right. No judgments. If this isn't for you, that's cool. But this is what we're doing. Okay. This is what's happening. What I will do though is I do tend to, since I've already done this mixtape quite a few times, I'm gonna just copy and paste my applique pieces because I'm not about to do that again. Why should I? I don't want to. I'm not going to redo what I've already done. And since I work with the same artist every single time, we've been using the same mixtape like outline. She just makes different artwork on it for me. Does that make sense? So I'm able to, I don't have to redo applique lines, luckily. And there's some aspects too that I can reuse. I try to see though if any of them apply. So actually I'm just gonna delete this. I don't need any more. Save. Like sometimes I try to see if like the cassette like wheels I can use again, or sometimes I can use these again. Well, what do you call these? The stripes? I don't know. But let me look at this. So yeah, I can. I probably could just draw them again. They're really not that. It's not that serious. Other things I'll probably reuse too are like the little I'm gonna call them turn wheels. They're not really. We have no technical terms here. Okay, we're just doing what the hell ever. Okay, so like these copy, and when I go paste them, they should paste them in the same spot. Yes. Okay. And then again, I'm gonna paste again and just drag it up to here. And just for now. And they should all, you know what, that's fine. I'll just deal with this circle later. I'll decide if I want to fill it in. We'll see. Oh, I should just still these. Never mind. I'm gonna still these because I want to keep the same settings. So what color was that? Like this. What is like a blue gray? I'm gonna try to color match it just so I can gotta make things interesting here, okay? I like things to be a little interesting. Maybe this berry color would be cute. All right, now I'm gonna kind of fit them where they are, and then I'll adjust them because obviously they're not identical. But what I do want to do also is while I'm over here, I'm going to make sure that they're aligned, and I will make adjustments to them now, which pretty much means that I'm just going to move the lines so that way it fits the new shape that we have. Which means I can just bring these in to here. It's not a big deal. This is sketch, so, which sounds like sketchy. Every time I say that, I think of the word sketchy. It's gonna get covered by these, what would you say, a smoke? Daddy flames? I don't know what you would call them. Then I'll just make this adjustment over here also, which pretty much just means bringing this in and bringing that in. And same here. Shrink it to this spot. And if I really want it, no, it's not gonna give me that little corner. It's fine. Okay. Now, other thing I will need to do is I need to connect these, right? Because I'm running across, and the only way I can do that is if they will be covered by something else. So let's do that. Make sure it starts there. It does. Okay. Oh, we gotta save it because it's a new one. Let's see. Where's my applique folder? I always do everything by folders because I'll never find anything. The amount of stuff I've made. Shadow Daddy applique. Oh, tape. Okay. Cool. Saved. Love that. Now I can do, is this the same down here? Oh, forget it. We'll just still it. Let's see. Let's just still it. I mean, is it stealing when it's from yourself? I want to say no. All right. Okay. So yeah, this needs to be significantly different than the last tape. Even though. And what color was that? Oh gosh, let's see. Lighter purpley something. A light. Oh, there's gonna be so many grays in this. I hope I have enough grays. Is that the same color? No, one says Berry Frost. They're very confusing. That's what I tell you because it looks the same to me. Let me find a different one because that is very confusing. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. No, it's not the same color. Bananas. I was going to say that I could loop it in with this guy, but I will not. So I will fix this for now. I think this almost might fit with this shape here to run around. I need it to be hidden. Stops. Okay. So that's good. I know it looks hella weird. Don't worry. That they all look weird at some point. All right, so next thing will be to do this thing on the cassette tape. Whatever. What do you want to call this? Nope, not don't use that one. Now I'm gonna go around, make a straight line across. Get rid of that. Nope. You need to be a cusp so I can edit this line. Let's find a darker gray. Oh my god, we're gonna be here with the grays all day. The grays, aren't those aliens? We're gonna be here with the grays all day. Well, you would have thought I've been abducted. Oh my gosh, I don't have my gray options. Okay, let's use this blue then. Forget it. I'm not gonna spend all day looking for this. Oh, I forgot. That was from the last. Looks crazy. That was the last thing I did. That was funny. What is this settings here? Oh, ironically, it is also 12. Okay. Okay, you say so. I want the collection to be very similar to what it normally is. What else did I do? I actually just copied it. What the? Oh, I don't know what she was thinking. What's the angle on this? All right, cool. The angle is like this. So you alleviate that line, that ugly line underneath. Oh, pretty close. I think yes, there it is. Oh, we can't. I just realized this cannot be there. It's gonna have to live under a satin, so we will connect them later. That's what happens when I don't work on stuff like back to back. I forget what I was doing before. All right, so this one, these two, I definitely can take them and repurpose them in here. Yes, let's just make it the appropriate size that it's supposed to be. And the reason why I like to reuse elements is because like I already know these work, right? Like, okay, well obviously I haven't stitched out the murder mystery tape, but I also took that from I took that originally from the fantasy tape. So if I know how the fantasy tape stitches out, like this is how it looks close up, if I already know that this is how that white piece stitches out, I'm just going to reuse it. And since it's a collection, I want to keep, there's a whole like overall theme I'm going for. So like these lines on the side, I'm keeping them the same. So that's what these are. They were repurposed from there. I will try to make sure that everything kind of stays status quo because it's part of the same collection. Now, since the white was already used here, that means I need to also draw the, should we call them daddy skulls? I need to, oh god, I have way too much fun with these. I love the book trope designs, like, forever and a day, okay? I just do. So another thing I'm going to do is I am not going to quite literally cut out all these like teeth pieces, okay? What I like to do, and this is just a strategy, I don't know if anybody else does this, but this is what Drea does, okay? 100% is what I do. I make blobs, so shapes that just look like blobs, and then I use fine lines to kind of really create the detail. So I will save that like etched out part. I'll just do that with the satin. You'll never know. They're never gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. It's just there's no point in doing that because the more complicated your shape is, the harder it is to make it look, to have your stitches be smooth. I ain't got no time for that, okay? That's basically what this comes down to. All right, so let's see what I used for that. I already have a preset allegedly, so let's go ahead and reuse the preset for that. And we know it works. Other things I'm going to take in consideration is the stitch angle direction of everything around it. I do not want it to be the same because if it is, it will blend. And I don't need it to bleed and blend into anything else. I need it to stand out. For it to stand out, it needs to be either opposite or different because I don't want them falling into the same needle holes that were made with the other stitching. So I guess straight across is fine. We'll see. With that being said, I need to also adjust this for the push compensation because it will get elongated. So if I want it to meet, I need to, this is gonna expand. Come on, I need this. Oh god, it's because you're here. I need to do this way and then stretch it in the opposite to adjust for pull. That should do it. If it doesn't work, that's why we test. If it doesn't work on the test run, we come back and make minor adjustments. So whatever I do for this, obviously I can just copy and paste and drag it on over here. Now I'm going to rearrange how these are done because right now this seems dumb to keep moving back and forth across the hoop. That's too much movement for me. So let's kind of look at them and see what order they should be in. So where did this stop? Oh no, that's not the first one. This one stops here, so it makes most sense for me to just start continuing on this one because my machine's already positioned and ends in this spot. Why would I then reposition to a new location? Time is money. We like to not waste our time because it costs us money. So I'm going to choose this one to actually be first. And then I need to adjust, then it'll go here, here, and then it'll go to this one, which I'm gonna flip because it ends down here. Is the delivery person like honking? Rude. Well, not for me. All right, so here we are, periodic saving. So far, so good. Pretty much what happens with this design is majority of the pieces end up being the black detail, which that's what it looks like right now. And I'm only gonna be on for probably another half hour. I know it's kind of a short little thing today. I usually stay for like 3 hours. But if y'all have questions, you know how to comment in the chat section to let me know. Otherwise, I pretty much just talk to myself. So now I'm gonna segue into, actually, unless, hold on. No, I think I'm gonna make this shadow a dark gray. So maybe I'm not quite done to move on to the black. Black detail would be last. Actually, let's just work on this. The shadow. Actually, that's probably it is. What I say it was like a flame. It's probably a shadow. Oh, I missed that. I really missed that. I missed the mark on that one. She probably literally made a shadow. I'm not the artist. Like, who am I to decide? It took me way too long to figure out. Embarrassing. All right, so boom, boom, making all this little. All right, now I'm going to show you something that is level 3. Okay, because I want to get this cut out nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy and paste this. Let me lock these so I don't accidentally grab them. Actually, let's just make them disappear. I don't need to see it anyway. Let's make this like this. All right, so I'm actually going to use the pathing tools. Pathing tools come with level 3. I'm going to select both of them, and what I then want is for to pick, what is it? No, I want to recreate. Okay, here we go. Recreate an object where these overlap. That's what I want. So that way now this becomes kiss cut to this. So now I can delete these two. Oh, I don't want that. You're right, because of this. Oh, it's fine. I just really want that cut. I'm going to rework it anyway, so. It'll be fine. I have to redo it because I don't like this. You don't need all these points anyway, so what's the point exactly? And you were the wrong one. It's hard. Stitch Artist will auto assign the nodes it thinks that it should be, but you know, it doesn't know anything. It doesn't know. It can't think like a human, so it's can only do so much. So I will fix this. This is not what I want it to be. And then you obviously got to go like this. And then down here is a hot mess. We know. So let's bring this out here. We'll still this guy and go over here and just rework these shapes. All right. And now over exaggerate. What are you? Okay, you're a curve. You can stay. You can stay. I don't. Double click on the line, get a new point. That's what I'm trying to do. Do I need you? Probably not. We can go without. Zooming in to really make these shadows shadow. Moving along, you should go here. And I take liberties, okay? I don't always follow the artwork exactly. I always make the best decision for embroidery. And sometimes, like I said, if there's too many cutouts, I'm not doing it. Yeah, she's not doing that. So I always make executive decisions, especially because this will be sold as stock. So it's not like it's specifically for some customer that has specific needs. So if the customer doesn't know, why would they care? Okay, they come to me because they trust my judgment. So trust the process. And now you here. So I just want it to look good. Hey, how's it going? How are you? All right, what are you? Not what I want. Exactly. All right. Back it up. Shoosh, that took a minute. No! Stop it. Stop. Do not be scared. Oh no. Wait, no. Come on. No. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Oh, that actually is pretty cool, but not, I think, what I'm going for. All right, I'm gonna play because it's what I do. Let's see. Oh, that looks better. Let's change this though. And let's see if we have, I'm looking for, there is one artifact line. So let's get rid of that. I think I like it. Do I like it? I think so. A great question. How am I smoothly moving across the screen? So here's the thing, in Stitch Artist, one of the shortcuts, and this is one of the shortcuts I teach, is if you hold down the space bar, it becomes a hand and you can move everywhere on the hoop. And then when you let it go, the hand goes away. Okay, here's the thing. It is easy, but you have to practice so it becomes easy, okay? It's what it is. And the best way to become fast, I always tell people, is to learn the shortcuts. See, I just impressed everybody because I was moving around the hoop like this, and all it was holding down the space bar, okay? That's all. What I'm thinking actually just occurred to me. So I do, or I already have, where is it? So see, I have made, wait, what happened to this one? Oh no, that is the one. Ah, Drea. Okay, so I have already made like a keyboard shortcut thing. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a variety of things. One thing, I also have these in TikTok form where I talk about the shortcuts. They do have TikToks about these, but maybe I'll make a blog post so that way everyone can quickly link up to the shortcuts. But when you learn all of these, that's how it gives the perception that you're faster. You know what I mean? It makes it feel like you're faster, and it's just because you know the shortcuts. So instead of doing things longhand, you're able to do stuff like that. Another one that's super easy that you can change in the preferences is the actual like scroll on my mouse. I've programmed that to be zooming in and out. So this is me zooming out with my, see, I'm just rolling it. That's in the preferences. If not, I think it's to pan. I think you're right. It's like to move around the screen. Yeah, excellent questions. Remember, this will also be up on YouTube. I do have all of my TikTok lives available to rewatch on YouTube, and they do come with timestamps. So I do timestamp, say when someone asks a question, or if there's a specific topic that I am addressing that I feel is like an important topic to talk about, like if I talked about push and pull compensation, or if I talked about how to draw something, or how to edit a line, whatever it is, right? It'll tell you in the thing. You can find that on YouTube. If you want to find my YouTube, all you gotta do is go to my profile. It's in the link tree. You can watch other past videos, and most of them, be forewarned, they're like, I usually stay on for about 3 hours, and so they're very long. So that's why time stamping is very helpful for people. Okay, cool. How do I change the hoop size? Let's turn the hoop on. So I had it off. You go to your preferences, and the first thing that comes up is hoops. So you can actually change this to whatever hoop size is that you want to use. So first thing you do is you look for the format that your machine reads, and it will allow you to look at preset options for hoop sizes that machine can use. So like this one's for that machine back there. For instance, that one, I would probably fit this on the M1 hoop. And if you want to know what it translates to, because they will always be in millimeters, is look down here. It gives you an inch approximation. So it says this is approximately 9x8. And then you can hit apply and then okay. And if you notice, it got smaller here. You'll also see, oh, I guess you can't see it on mine, but there is somewhere on the very bottom right hand corner, which is not showing here on TikTok, where it tells you what the hoop size is. It's a little thing that tells you at the bottom, so that way you know what you're using without having to actually go to the preferences to find out. But yeah, that's it. That is how you find it. But that is a good function that everybody should know how to use. All right, let's move on to color. Everything that is colored with, that is assigned to the color black, let's move it last. And now, oh no, she lies. I have to do these crown. Or hopefully I got that. You don't have to you don't have to hear my actual doorbell, my talks to you doorbell, and then my dog doorbell. So I think it's my hoop that got delivered today. I think I'm supposed to get a new hoop delivered today. I think so, right? This one's super cool. It's a multi-position. Okay, it's not a repositional hoop. It's a multi-positional hoop. So like, if this is my hoop, you can put it in this way, or you could turn it and you could also put it in that way. Not that anybody asked. All right, I digitized the school logo, placed it on a cap. The design didn't flip upside down. Is that a setting? So you mean like before you exported it? So yeah, all you have to do is just, if that's what you want. Okay, I'm going to show you just how to flip things. I'm just going to answer the question. I don't know if this will apply to everybody, but if you're just trying to manipulate it prior to exporting, I show you now. So let's try on this one since it's already done. I'm gonna go hit 1 for 100%. I'm gonna do Control A or Command A depending on what you have. And what I'm gonna do is come up here to the Select Objects mode. And I'm literally gonna use these arrows up here and turn it, rotate it. Now, however it looks here on the screen, and let me put the hoop up here. This is what the hoop looks like. So this is how the hoop will stitch out. This is how it will now be upside down on my machine. It'll look just like this when I pull it up. No. No. So the only way it would do that is if, and it doesn't do it for all the machines, okay? So it doesn't work on all of them. It works on some. So like, for instance, I can turn the hoop, and now, so I know that it goes in this way. If I export it and I load onto my machine, because I turned the hoop in Stitch Artist, I turned the hoop. That's what happened, is I flipped the hoop. Now it'll come up like this. It'll turn it like this when I see it on my screen. The easiest way, though, is always just to do it yourself so you get what you want. Unless your machine allows you to, like, turn it there. Like that one does. This one, most of my machines do. I don't have a machine that doesn't let me rotate it on the screen. So you could also do it that way. But if you want to do it ahead of time, before you go in, that's how you do it. And let me flip this back. So, yeah, no. It's, I mean... It can only do so much. The rest is up to us to do, and that's most of them. Or not most of them, but that's other software I've used too. Is I have to literally turn it and then export it. It won't just know to turn it, if that makes sense. So yeah, position it however you want and then export it. All right, I got like 10 more minutes, so y'all got 10 more minutes of questions to ask. And then I gotta take my dog for a doggy checkup because he's still a baby. So I will have to go do that afterwards. So let me work on these, which I know I will make these satins. Which maybe I need to do these last. I'm gonna do these last. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do it last. I feel like I want it to just to sit on top of the outline. Yep, no, I'm doing those last. Okay, moving on to, all right, so this one's, let's work, let's think of, where do we want to start? I'd like to start in the middle, which is this outline. And since I end here, maybe I'll do these eyes first. You only need 4 points to make a circle. Okay. Quick tip, 4 points makes a circle. 4 curved points, I should say, make a circle. Let's fill it, being very conscientious of stitch angles, stitch angle directions. Let's see, I want to start you here, probably end there. I think it saved the last thing I used. Yeah, it did. Now let me look at it underneath, turn the background off. I want to see. I don't think I like, is that going to blend too much? Hold on. So there's a better option. That feels better. Do I want a contour? Yes, I do. Tie, please. Okay, now turning everything back on. So I already did the one eye, so I'm just gonna copy, paste, and flip it because I ain't doing that again. Why? The question is why. But I will put this little guy here between them, which, hold on, what is your measurements? Is that really only a 1/4 of an inch? It's gonna be a satin. Satin. It's like an upside down heart, it looks like. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Love that. Send to the people. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, where did you, so let's see, we'll start here. Let's change these like this so it looks more like I want. Let's take a step back. Oh, I did it the other way. Hold on, let me check this. Nope. Oh, that was kind of big. Dang it. I went to measure in the wrong direction, so I guess we'll go back with this guy. Whatever. All right. What is happening? It's weird. Make it like this so it makes that little cutout. Here, down here. Sounds good. Save. All right, now I'm going to group it up, copy and paste, move it to the other side, and then I'll figure out later where in the sequence would be a good time to do this face. I'm guessing it's going to be after I do this outline. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I can. I have I'll show you. That's gonna be weird. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. That's right. Who says that, Drea? Stop it. Yeah, these are my yes. So like for instance, this is one of the ones that I've done. It's supposed to look like a necklace. Still haven't made it for myself, by the way, which I did it with my angel numbers, but you know. So yeah, you definitely can, and it is specific settings. You just have to learn how to puff. Does that make sense? Yes, on Stitch Artist. Come on. Yes, and I did it only using level 1 functions. So how about that? The things I can teach people, okay? I know not everybody can buy all. Okay, here's the thing. I know it's hard out there. I almost said for a pimp. I can't. I'm giving away my age. Stop, Drea. But I try to teach people to make do with what they have, and some people can only afford to purchase Stitch Artist Level 1. Okay? And I know that was me 9 years ago, okay? I couldn't commit that much to learning this thing I didn't know if I was going to do long term, okay? I get it. So because of that, I do my best to show people how they can get the most for their money, right? Because the other alternates are you buy something like Chroma, which also requires a subscription that you pay till you die, or you have to buy, you pay for Hatch, which I did that too. 2 bands. Yes, I paid for it, but I've also had to pay every time it gets upgraded to the next one. Some people don't want to put in that much money when they don't know if they're going to do this for forever. So that's where I come in. Yes, Stitch Artist 1. I can teach a lot of people how to do Stitch Artist 1 stuff. But yes, that's my TED Talk. I try to help people because you don't need to spend or take out money, put it on a loan just so you can try to learn how to digitize. And even if you want to do puff, you don't need to have fancy software. You just need to understand how to puff. Oh, I just thought of Cheech and Chong. Okay, stop it. All right. Oh my gosh, she's too much. And by she, I mean me. You can find these and other lives on my YouTube channel. I do publish them afterwards. So like I said, I'm going to be leaving here in a couple of minutes. We have a doggy appointment. But, you know, I usually just come on whenever I can, which possibly will be tomorrow. And that's only because my fibromyalgia is acting up and I quite literally cannot move from this seat. So that's usually when I like to go live, is when I can't move and there's nothing else to do and I don't want to think about how much it hurts. So I usually just do something like this. So my YouTube is the same thing, Designs by Drea. It's also linked. Just go to my profile. Go to my profile. Click on my link tree and hit that YouTube icon. I'll take you right there. And just so you know, everything's time-stamped because I usually go live for about 3 hours. And who wants to watch me gab for 3 hours? So I will have timestamps in the description so you can decide if you want to jump to a certain section where I discuss a certain topic. For instance, like today, somebody asked me, how do I change the hoop setting? That will be a timestamp. So if you want to know what I talked about that day, look in the description, decide if there's a topic there you would like to learn about. If there is, click on it, watch that section. Super easy, okay? It's okay if you came late. I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, I am chair-bound. I'll be back tomorrow for a longer time. I wasn't on longer today because I did have a Discord live prior to this for my students, but I shall be back tomorrow. I'm only leaving now because I have to get my doggy his baby puppy shots, or I would stay. But remember, you can find this on YouTube. It was about an hour long. I will be uploading this sometime today, tomorrow. No, it's gonna be today. What am I talking about? It's gonna be today. This upload's gonna be quite short. It'll be today, and then just come back and find me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Don't forget to come. Oh, thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Come back tomorrow. It'll be I'm in Arizona, and I think we're currently on Pacific time because we don't change our clocks, thank God. But I'll be here like it'll be like 9:30 for me. So if you're like on Eastern, that's probably like your lunch break. So I'll be back around the same time tomorrow, probably for a good 3 hours. So come with your questions. That's how we get. That's how they get answered, and that's how we get content on YouTube. Is y'all ask me questions. Have a good day. Oh, my puppy's here. He knows it's time. He knows it's time. Right now it's 12:30 for me p.m. So it's my lunchtime. So yeah, I'll usually stay till my lunch and then I'll get off. So it's a good 3 hours. Oh, YouTube's telling me I'm in YouTube. Girl, we don't even know what's going on. Okay, I know we're leaving. All right, everybody, have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow.